Christine in the musical Phantom of the Opera and went on to sell millions and millions of albums around the world. She continues to enchant music lovers all around the world with her latest CD, Diva, the Singles Collection. Please welcome the incredibly talented Sarah Brightman. Such a pleasure to meet you. I've enjoyed your singing for so long, and finally to see you in person. It's great to have you on the show. And this is your first collection of songs like this for the American public.
That's it. I wanted to do a collection of all the single hits I had around the world and in the USA. So I put this together and we called it Diva, and that was it. I'm really happy to be in this beautiful kitchen.
Thank you. Are you a cook?
I try. Between tours, I actually like to calm down, and I find it sort of really good therapy to cook.
Oh, yeah. Well, it is. It's a lot of fun, and we're making something that I think you'll like, a beautiful apricot pudding cake. And now, in England, don't you call pudding, don't you call dessert pudding?
Yes, we do.
Oh, and see, here
There's a lot of confusion with it always.
Because you get to in the restaurant and you order your pudding, which is not necessarily a pudding. It can be a cake or a souffle.
Yes.
But here, a pudding is sort of a creamy mixture or something soft.
Right.
But you can still have other things for dessert.
Okay.
Yeah,
yes, because in England our puddings are normally quite suety and heavy, and that's what we call a pudding.
Well, you sing classical, you sing opera, you sing pop. Do you sing jazz?
Do you know, I've been trying it out and it's actually starting to work.
Oh,
and
really?
The other day I was doing a TV show and I had to sing some soul music with somebody, and I was getting there. I was actually learning.
I'm sure you have such an amazing range. And what do you describe yourself as, a soprano or?
Yes, I think if I go to sort of the base of me, that's really what I am as a soprano.
Well, it's so beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And how many of you saw Sarah in Phantom of the Opera?
Thank you.
And Sarah also sings in 5 different languages. And
I try.
Oh, you try. And how many of those do you speak?
I speak a little of lots of languages, but not very well, including my own language.
You're very modest. You're very modest, and so you learn the songs for singing them.
Yes, I mean obviously when I sing, I'm learning the songs. I understand exactly what I'm singing, because you have to sort of have the spirit of the song in your mind and give that to the audience.
Have you ever sang with the Metropolitan Opera?
I haven't sung with the company, but yes, I have sung in the Met.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I did a beautiful piece there once many years ago.
Well, it's fun to have you here, and I wanted to show you this apricot pudding.
Okay.
So, it's a little complicated, and we're going to both make it, but the first thing we do is sort of poach and soften the dried apricots.
Okay.
We're not using fresh apricots, but we're using really beautiful dried California, 1 cup of dried California apricots.
And these are really good for you.
They are good for you, they are. And 1 cup of water. And here's the best part, 1 cup of cognac.
Ooh.
Or you can use Calvados if you like. Some sort of good brandy. And this will give a very nice flavor to the apricots. And when they are softened, and they plump up. See how nicely they plump up?
I wish everybody was here because they could smell that wonderful cognac.
They do smell amazingly.
Right.
And so we are taking half of these, and we're going to chop them, and the other half we have to process in this little food processor.
Okay.
And this is the cutest. This is the cutest little thing. Do you have one of these at home?
No, I don't have one like this. This is fantastic.
Do you have a big one?
Yes, we have a big
one. Is your kitchen suited out?
My kitchen is great, but half the utensils, I had one of those days where I went and bought everything and haven't used half of them, and probably never will, but I had a good day.
She sings instead.
Yes,
that's all.
She
just sings. Oh, here, so now you can...
that has to go in here. That's it.
That's good. So you want to chop that up?
On low.
Just puree that. And we're going to add the rest of the liquid. Okay, you can stop for a second. We'll just add the rest of this liquid in here. There, and you can finish that up. And I'm just chopping the little pile of apricots because we want chunks and we want puree. Maybe a little bit more, yeah. And we're going to put that aside. And this one is going to go back in the pan. This chops up nicely. I love the smell of apricots. Actually, I love apricots. Do you like them?
Yeah, I really like them. I have 2 a day, and I have like 6 almonds with them.
Oh, you do?
And it's
Oh.
really tasty.
Oh,
yes.
good. And so what do you do when you're not singing?
I make soup.
You do?
Yes. And it really calms me down. It's really nice because I live in continental Europe a lot of the time, and I go to the markets and get beautiful organic vegetables.
Where do you live?
In Hamburg a lot of the
Oh,
time.
you do?
And in Italy as well. So it's great. You can get some beautiful ingredients there.
Just
But
wonderful.
you can here as well. I mean, it's great what we can get now.
And now into that, we're going to put, make it a little sweet because we haven't added any sugar at all. So we're going to add half a cup of sugar and a half a cup of water, and then just simmer that until there is a nice syrupy, sugary bunch of apricots, and we have it down here. See how it cooks down,
Right.
and they thicken.
Solidifying
So you're going to
there,
get
yes.
half of these because
Okay.
now we've gotten through the complicated apricot
Okay.
part, and we just want to make sure that all the apricots are correct. This
Sort of
is
like making jam there.
it is. Oh, and it is jam-like, and we could actually, as a shortcut, use apricot jam. You could,
Right.
but this is basically that you just absolutely figured it out.
Okay.
There. So this is going to be that's your bowl, and that stays. These are buttered pudding bowls. Okay, and
Actually, I've got a set of
Oh, you
these
do?
and teacups like it. Yes, I love them.
okay. So now here we're going to make the batter, and in this bowl you put your butter. So it's a half a cup of butter, and do you have one of these mixers at home?
Yes.
Okay, a big KitchenAid kind of mixer. What do they call them in England? Are they?
Like Magimixes.
Oh,
or,
okay. Yeah,
yes,
that's exactly.
kind of thing.
And then just turn it on low
What
and
have you got it on to smell?
add 3/4 of a cup of sugar
Okay.
and your zest of lime. This is another thing that's going to make it a little bit greenish, beautiful shade. 1 1/4 teaspoons of lime zest, and that you get with a grater. You know, a hand grater.
Yes.
A rasp.
Yeah.
And so just let this cook. This mixes for 4 minutes. And just to speed things up, Sarah, and to confuse you, we have it already mixed up like that. So now turn your mixer off
Okay.
and lift up the top. And we're going to, yeah, you have to unlock it there. Just pull this lever here. Pull that back, yeah.
Okay.
And that lifts up. And then just switch bowls. If you should scrape a little bit of that off, yeah.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah. And this is very tasty. The lime is so delicious. Good. So just take that bowl off and put your other hand. You can put it in the sink there. And this one can go back on. Always secure your bowl. There. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So now you can just turn that on. And now add 2 eggs to that mixture and beat until fluffy. This is a kind of a cakey mixture. Yeah, and that can just go while you sift your dry ingredients, which is 1½ cups of all-purpose flour right here. Add your 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Now add the salt. 1½ teaspoons of baking. No. In here.
Oh, in there. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm seeing.
Okay. Don't worry. No, it's fine. The salt is fine.
Right.
1½ teaspoons of baking powder into the flour.
Okay.
Oh, no problem. Now use your little whisk to. This is what we call sifting, mixing.
It's getting all the lumps out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And instead of using like a vanilla extract, we're using fresh lime juice right into the bowl.